Right, YouTubers, I wanted to get home tonight and shoot off out and do an overnighter. I've got a Hillman pop-up tent. I bought it from Lancaster Antiques. I paid £20 for it. I don't know if it's waterproof, I don't know what colour it is, I don't know if it's 1 man, 2 man, I don't know anything about it, never opened it. I was told it's brand new, it's got everything in here. So I wanted to get out, like I say, and test it out. It's supposed to be raining really heavy tonight, so I thought ideal. But it's got that late by the time I got home, I haven't got time to go out. And I've just had a job come in, I've got to be away crack of dawn in the morning. So no chance of getting it out and about, but there is a chance we can set this up in the garden. I'm at the bottom end of the garden, which is a bit stony, so I've got this 4x5 metre tarp. I can lay that down, put the tent on top, put all my sleeping equipment in there, and we can see whether it can stand up to the elements tonight, because it is forecast to throw it down tonight. Should be a good test. We've got gammon, egg and chips for dinner. Like I say, I'm down the bottom end of the garden, the chickens are here. So hopefully they've laid some eggs, because we haven't got any up at the house. So otherwise it's going to be gammon and chips, if we get the egg. So I'm going to shoot off back up to the house, I'm going to get changed, join me back in the garden in a minute when we set up this tent and see whether it's a or another clue. Join me in the bed. Right guys, eventually I'm ready. It is 6:30, totally pitch black outside. I think I'm going to need to turn the garden lights on so that I can get this set up. So let's get out there, let's do this. I think I'll have to sleep a bit diagonal in this one. Little look up here for lantern. These doors got fly nets on them, so you could just have the fly net open. Yeah, roomy enough. Like I say, lengthwise not brilliant. See, about this way. I suppose if you peg the sides out more, because I haven't actually pegged anything out at the moment, just left it freestanding. But yeah, looks alright. I think it has been used, not very heavily. Seam sealed on the bottom here, seam sealed on the outer, you can see through there. Just should line it. Right, let's get the gear in. Ooh. That needs a few puffs of air in it as well. Not many. We're in the Mountain Warehouse Micro 1400 tonight. Should keep me lovely and warm. Oh yeah, that's lovely. So far so good. Let's see what happens in the rain. Anyway, comfy. I think what we'll do, because it's supposed to be raining, I think I'll get my little table set up in here. So if we have to do cooking, we'll have to do it in the tent with the doors open for draft. Because you can't really do it here unless you pull this right back. I suppose you could, but for what it's worth, a solid table, do the cooking on that. Excellent. Oh yeah. I think I'll do the gammon on barbecue. Yeah, gammon, egg and chips. Let's get this barbie going. Brought some wood in. It's getting a bit late to be chopping wood and things, especially at the back of the house. Birch bark on here. There we go. Lovely. Get that going. It's like it's starting to get a bit windy. Might be bringing the rain in with it. Should do. Excellent. There it is. Rain's on. Not had time to make me gammon, egg and chips yet. Yeah, I need to bring that down here. We need a big fishing umbrella. Okay, let's get this. Down here. Let me go and see if I can get a fishing umbrella. Right guys, started raining, so I've got a fishing umbrella up here and I've had to put an umbrella over the Osmo Action there. After all, we're only testing out waterproof of the tent. I've still got to cook my food. This seems like it's alright, but it's just a bit of a drizzle at the moment, so not too much bothered at the moment. So what we're going to do, gammon, egg and chips. Let's get that warming up. That's going to be from the oil. Brought it out in a nice little bag here. Put that oil in a minute. Got a bit of milk for my coffee later on. Or hot chocolate. Some water. The eggs are the girls. I got them earlier and put them in here just to protect them getting knocked. Special spice. I gave the recipe out for this the other day, but when I was looking at the recipe I remembered there's a couple of things missing out of the recipe. So still remains a secret at the moment. And then my wife bought these gammon steaks with habanero spices, medium heat. So we'll get that cracked on last thing. So let's get the forgot my potatoes. Let me just nip off and grab my potatoes. Right, so we're back with the spuds. Let's get them peeled. The old cook set. Looks like it's beading alright, this tent. Don't think it'll stand up to any sort of wind. Right, let's get these cut. I think tonight we've got, going to bring the iPad down and I think we'll put a scary movie on just to celebrate Halloween. This would be a good thing if you got kids on Halloween. You could come out into the garden, do what I'm doing. Let's get a little Barbie going. Have a Barbie and all sit in the tent and watch a scary-ish movie. Depends how old the kids are. if they're like mine in the 20s and 30s, don't really matter. So some big fat chips here. There we go, chips ready. Let's get this fat going. Excellent. So what we're going to do, cook the chips off and the gammon, and then at the last minute chuck the eggs in. I think I'll get an hot chocolate on the go. So I brought with me a pumpkin to carve up for tonight. Oh, I don't think I did say actually, but I have. Yeah, not hot enough yet. I'll bring you back when the fat's hot enough. As soon as that's ready, chips will be in, the steak will be on. Bring you back in a minute. Right, I think this fat's about ready. Oh yeah. Gonna look for a good video for tonight, something scary for around the house. Don't really watch videos, so I don't know which video to look for. If you know any decent ones, put them in the comments below. I think the only ones I ever watch is like Scary Movie, which obviously the comedies. Well, it's certainly warm enough tonight. Tent seems alright. This is my pumpkin. Only a smallie. I'll put a face on that and we'll put that out on the stump tonight. It was at this moment when my Osmo action camera decided that it was going to give me duff footage and not record. So I lost all the footage of the gammon, egg and chips being cooked on that perfect barbecue. It tasted amazing and I am so sorry I could not regain the footage. Right guys, so we're in for the evening. It's not too bad an evening, it's quite warm. This tent it's managing really well. Nothing at all coming through. Oh, he says. No, we have got moisture. Yeah, we are leaking. Don't know if you can see that. It's down here. Looks like it's coming in through the seams. Yeah, that's wet through. What a shame. Everywhere else seems fine. A little bit there as well. Yeah, all these seams are kind of leaking slightly. Well, that is a disappointment. Bag's alright. Yeah, that's bad. It's not really been raining that bad. I wonder why it's coming in at the bottom though, because there's nothing coming here. It's weird that. Oh, a little bit of moisture here as well. Well, that might have been me coming in that. Alright, well, let's see how drenched I get. I might as well carry on. It's supposed to be even heavier rain tonight than what we've got. Like I say, this top bit seems fine. It's just coming in at the lower levels. I don't understand that. But we're on an air mat, so we'll be off the floor slightly. Worst case scenario, we just leg it up to the house. But no, we'll carry this on. I've got my pumpkin to carve, so I'll crack on with that in a second. Yeah, best make sure my iPad's out of the way in case it does leak anymore. Yeah, so I'm going to crack on with this pumpkin now. I'll bring you back when I've done it. You've seen pumpkins done before. I'll crack on with this, take my mind off this water leakage. Yeah, bring you back in a minute. Right guys, that's me off to bed. Did the pumpkin. Time is 12:30, so I need to be up early in the morning. Turn off this light. It's a really bright light this. It was on its lowest. That is amazing. So that's my lights off. Got quite a bit of water coming in here. Some of it's coming in underneath the mattress here. I think as long as I stay on the mattress I should be alright. It's, yeah, summertime festival camp really. Maybe if you waterproofed it a bit more it might handle a bit better, but nah, don't think I'll bother. I think I'll give this away to some kids just for summertime camping, like I say. Right, I'm going to get off. I've got my iPad with me. I'm going to watch Halloween, I think it's called, the movie. Never seen it in my life before. I thought I'll go to sleep to that. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'll catch you in the morning. Cheers now. Right. Halloween. Oh, a bit chilly. Oh, good morning. Didn't stop raining all night. But I think it's back on now. Yeah, okay, it leaked a bit. You can see that. And down here, quite a bit of water there. On the whole, top bit of the tent's bone dry. And like I say, this didn't stop all night. It was literally chucking it down all night. Sleeping bags a little bit wet at the bottom, it's been touching the end of the tent there. But I'm impressed actually. I know I said I was a bit annoyed last night because it leaked virtually straight away, but you can hear the rain that's on now. It's been like that all night. Every time I woke up, it was like that. Bit of wind. There wasn't wind last night. But yeah, it was like this, a little bit heavier. And yeah, I'm impressed. It kept me dry. Like I say, there are wet patches, but on the whole, I think a bit of seam sealer. Maybe a waterproofing spray as well. I think we'll get decent tent out of it. So it is actually a thumbs up, it's not too bad. I would delight in no water in here, obviously. But I've had more expensive tents than this. Absolutely get drenched. I mean, this fly sheet here, nothing. No condensation in here. Yeah, impressed. Right, 7:15. Oh, should have been up and out by now, but with it raining like this, the job I'm supposed to be doing, I can't do in this type of rain anyway. So yeah, we might have to put that off till next week. Or later on in the day. I don't know what the forecast is yet. So what I'm going to do, down for a pee. I'm going to go for a pee, put kettle on, have a cup of coffee, listen to the BBC News and weather, and see what the day has to bring. I'll catch you in a minute. Right guys, got a coffee on, as you can see here. Gonna let that boil up. I'm gonna watch a bit of news and then I'll come back to you. Right then. Right then. Listen to the news. Nothing that interesting. I've used these expanding wipes to soak up some of the water. I didn't realise how much water there was under my blow up mattress. But it's not on my DOS bag. So yeah, quite happy with these expanding towels that you've seen before. Yeah, I just mopped up most of the water that's in here. Now it's on my DOS bag.
Right, I've had my coffee. I think baked beans and pork sausage this morning. It's a time 5 to 8. Really should have been up and out. The local weather forecast says set for a lot more rain today. So I think we're going to leave the job I had planned until a bit later on in the day. Have a slow Friday start, I think. Get them beans on. Yeah, so all in all, temperature's good. Let's have a look. Need to be a little bit careful in here with this gas. Let's have a look outside. Stop raining at the moment. Have a look out here. Mr. Pumpkinhead there. Coming up to 8 o'clock. Shut that door a bit. Right. Seagulls are about. I think I'll have these beans and sausage. And then I need to start making a move. Let me just grab me coat. Had this down near my feet last night to keep it nice and dry. Oh, get my feet warm as well, that. Just thought the temperature changed when I took it off. Oh, lovely. Oh. Brilliant. Alright, these sausages don't take long. Cut all the sausages up so they heat up better. Right, so I'm going to have this, finish my bit of brew. Like that. Then I'm going to head up to the house, get ready for work. Turn that off. Yeah, so like I say, I'd be really happy in the festival with this, as long as you take a float mattress with you. There wasn't that much water in here. There shouldn't be any, but yeah, the comfy night's sleep, really comfy. Did try watching Halloween, I think it was Halloween 1. That put me to sleep, it was that boring. So yeah, it was an uneventful night. I just left the pumpkin outside there and I drifted off to sleep. Really nice night. So, like I say, I'll have this I'll bring you back when I've packed up, although I'm not sure if I'm going to pack this up this morning. Might do. I'm going to get this sleeping bag, air mat, I'm not going to let it down, I'll put it in the shed, let it all dry out totally. Get all my equipment back in to the shed, wash all my pans and everything else, and yeah, if the tent's dried off a bit, if it doesn't start raining again before I put it away, I might just fold the tent up slightly, not pack it away, just fold it up slightly, put it all in the shed, let it all dry out before I pack it all away. But this tent, I might get the waterproofing today for it, so that I can give it a thorough waterproofing. I think the outer fly, which when I put it up, the inner fly was already attached, this inner sheet, which makes me think somebody has used this before, because it does come away. So you've just got the outer fly, which again can be quite good in summer, because when it's nice and hot you could just use the outer, really. I think that'd work. But yeah, this needs waterproofing definitely, mainly around the seams, that's where it leaked. It didn't leak in anywhere else. Didn't leak in on the walls, the fly, the net in here, and the outer fly didn't leak at all. It was just on the sides where the outer fly doesn't come all the way down. It was dripping onto this inner bit here, and then coming in through all the seams. So I think that's where the problem is with it. Get them issues sorted. There's no condensation in here, absolutely none. So you'd think with it being so wet we'd get some condensation up here, but no, nothing. Even when you touch the outer, it's not wet. So yeah, it's a shame if I can't get it waterproofed, because as a quick, cheap pop-up tent I can chuck in a van, take with us. You get 2 people in here at a squeeze, because like I say, I'm 6'1", I can only just fit from one end to the other, which if the outer fly is leaking, it's not good, because then my head and my toes are touching the ends of the tents. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll have this, and then we'll get going. Well, too hot. Right, I'm going to get going. Thanks for joining me. If you like this quick review of this tent, Hillman, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Got a video out today celebrating my 40 subscribers, and I've just looked this morning, I've got 41. So please subscribe, let's keep them numbers going up if you would, means the world to me. So yeah, thanks very much, join me on the next one. Cheers. 8:20. Let's get going.